The architect of China's opening, Deng Xiaoping, spoke of the need for China to hide its strength and bide its time. But that was not simply a counsel to wait a few decades. Deng understood that China was so large, bordering so many countries with so many border disputes, that it needed to reassure the world.
The hiding and biding are over.
Good evening, I'm Fareed Zakaria. 1 in 5 people on this planet lives in China, 1.4 billion people. And their rise has been remarkable. In just a few decades, cities 3 times the size of New York sprang up out of dusty farm fields. Let's start with 2 crucial days this year.
The beating heart of democracy, the U.S. Capitol. The beating heart of communism, Tiananmen Square. The certification of a new American president. The 100th anniversary of the Communist Party. A triumphant China, bursting with pride, marching as one. In Washington, Americans at war with each other, tearing democracy apart. Next up, China versus the world.
China is rising, China is becoming more assertive, and this is scaring countries.
When you have the President of the United States in the form of former President Trump rallying against China, accusing China of raping the United States, you want to corner China? You want to manhandle China? China will stand up.
The most successful development story in world history. For 4 decades, China's economy grew at almost 10% a year, and GDP per capita has jumped more than 25-fold. With this economic progress has come the creation of a new Chinese society, much more open, more ambitious, and confident of its place in the world. It's only natural that people in China have a great measure of pride and satisfaction, and that can sometimes morph into overconfidence and arrogance. And when they hear criticisms of their country in the West, they may well wonder whether foreigners are just resentful of a China that has moved up so fast in the ranks of nations, whether America in particular wants to keep China in its place. It's a fair question. It's always been difficult for the existing superpower to find space for an up-and-coming one.